All right, we are back. The Soul Material Podcast is here for season 4. It's T Mark the Street Shark.
And your man OGEO. Welcome back. Season 4, Tony. Here we go.
All right, throw them fours up. So we celebrated 2-year anniversary over the summer, and now we're back. NBA season, we're getting ready to kick off, so you know what we're about. It's that all of that action, that sneaker business talk. We're giving you that clarity over popularity, just like you like it. And more order acquisition. Just we're evolving. You can see, we told you, we promised you that our videos will get the quality will get better. So again, that's part of our brand that we told you since the season 1 exhibition that we're going to grow with you, and you're going to grow with us. So we appreciate you. Shout out to all of our new followers on our social media platforms, our YouTube channel, and our fans across the world tuning into our podcast on whatever platform you join in on, because we definitely appreciate you. So now that we're back, we just want to give you just a recap on where we left off, because there's been a lot of in between time since the end of last season. Had a whole summer to reflect and grow, and we've already added some new elements to the Soul Material channel, because not only are we the podcast you cheer for, we're the channel you cheer for, because we just have so many different ways to give you that sneaker business talk. And speaking of sneaker business talk, we got the Sneaker Business Talk interview series. So now you're going to see us actually interviewing a lot of people behind the scenes. We're footwear designers, anyone, as far as the sneaker industry, just like we tell you untold stories from behind the scenes from our past and our career. Well, we're connecting the dots so that other people can tell stories just like that, because the game's been missing this, so we're bringing it back. So, OG, just tell them a little bit about who we connected with and over the summertime, and who our audience can go to another playlist on our YouTube channel and watch our very first interview already
Definitely.
available right now.
Definitely. I wouldn't call it an interview, man. You're talking about the conversation of conversations. Jewels being dropped visually and just collectively as far as with the eardrums, man. Shout out to Xavier Jones, who is currently with Nike, with the LeBron James team, footwear designer. He is from the Dwayne Edwards tree, is what I call it. And if you don't know, you could Google it and see what Dwayne Edwards has done from Jordan Brand on for the past 20 years. But not only just stories, but just the stuff that he showed, exclusive content. You're not going to see it anywhere else. Some things that he revealed as far as product, as far as functionality, as far as some of the assumptions that we may have had from some of the brands that he previously worked for. He showed and proved, and he even gave us stuff after the interview that we were able to post to show, hey, not only is he talking about this, we're going to show you what it is. And the people that connected to us through Instagram, through YouTube, a lot of influencers and so forth, man, we appreciate you all. But we plan on continuing to do this. And it's not just who we bring to the platform at Soul Material, it's what they're bringing to us and to the world. And again, shout out to Xavier, man, because you're talking about a person who laid down the foundation, as I told T Mark Street Shark, as far as a person who just brought it to the table. You're talking about setting a foundation. He did exactly that. So no matter if you want to listen to us via our podcast, which you could catch anywhere, whether it's Spotify, where it's Apple, so forth, or you want to visually see some things, or if you want to just see a snapshot of some things and see shorts and so forth, we got it all. But visually and collectively with your ear, those three parts you cannot miss if you are a sneakerhead at all, past, present, or future. It's something for you to say, I didn't know that. Oh, wow, that's what's going on. That's what we plan on bringing here, Soul Material. So, again, shout out to Xavier Jones, man. It was an absolute awesome time talking to him. And we had no clue, Shockwave, what he had. He was just bringing stuff out. We were just a surprise. So, if you look at the video, we were just in shock and in awe, like the audience is when they first watch it. So, of course, a couple things were predetermined as far as what we're going to ask to prepare, but what we got were surprises and shocks as well.
Oh yeah, definitely. So that's what makes it natural. Like you said, is conversation. And we got so many jewels. But I think that that's what makes us different from everybody else. We're asking different questions. We're literally asking about the process. We're literally asking about the intent of the sourcing of materials, the the production process, the efficiencies there, the rollout to the retail stores. What is the intent of the shoe design as to how it sits on the shelf, and everything else in between. So again, Soul Material giving that clarity over popularity to give you those granular details about the sneaker business, and also just about everything that's going on from the production side, the retail side. And we talk about a lot from the consumer perspective, but the OG and the Shark, we've worked in this business before. So no coincidence that we know what questions to ask. Think about that the next time you log into another podcast or sneaker blog, and think about the questions that they ask. That will tell you if they've really done this before or not, or is it for clickbait? But that's why we say clarity over popularity. So, Xavier, again, shout out to Xavier. Wasn't able to, just for confidentiality, he's currently with Nike and works on Team LeBron. So wasn't able to just talk about all the stuff that's coming out in the future, but with Nike. But, he has such a lineage of experience in the footwear industry that he's worked for Reebok and Adidas, worked abroad, all those things in between. We're blessed to be able to share some of those stories and those hidden gems, because we start asking about what's going on with some of the technology. How does the DMX work? We talked about that on multiple episodes, but now we got to get the answer from the man himself. And boy, did he give us the answer and more. So when it comes to that DMX technology, that's something that the OG Kevin you're referring to, that you can go to our YouTube page right now, or you can go on Instagram and you can see some of those clips where it was actually breaking it down on how the original technology worked versus the retros, and each version of the retros, because it tweaked along the way as well. So the things that we were calling out, does it work? Is it fake? Does it work? Well, we got those answers. All right. And so once we learned about the DMX technology, we was just like, you know what? Let's ask another question. Here's another unique cushioning system exclusive to Reebok, Hexalite. All right. So Hexalite, you'll see that on the infamous Iverson Reebok questions, the first one, and you'll see that honeycomb call out on the side. So we just asked, is that a thing? Because it doesn't look like it's. Is it real? Is it like Converse React juice or something? So that was kind of the question that we asked, and part of the answer was we're right. You know what I mean? Some of it didn't serve a function, a performance function. It was just aesthetics for the eyes. There were performance components, but we got the clarity on that. So go back, watch the episode, and get those details. So, but I just want to show off one of these shoes that also has Hexalite, because another retro has dropped this summer, and we have a cross trainer. It's the Emmitt Smith Reebok ES22. All right, so that has a big call out for the Hexalite, just like the questions that came out around the same time anyway. So makes sense, right? So what I want to do is, in T Mark the Street Sharp fashion, I just want to take you back. Come back with me in time. Look what I got. Got the old school Reebok box. All right.
That's
What does
that's
that say
hard to
right
stack,
there? Boom. Can we see that? Boom.
sir.
ES22. All right. So with that, let me be gentle. All right. Boom. Here we have the Emmitt Smith ES22. Now, notice the difference on these guys. This is not this year's retro. All right. I know some of your influencers just got these packages in the mail. Reebok, hit us up, send us one. But look at this. I kind of like this one better, just because, like, the new retro does not have the gum sole like this. All right. Anybody knows anything about sole material? What do we like? the gum soles. All right. So we always go for the gum soles, so we like that. And then you can just see some of the technology call out right here. Just as far as on the lateral side with the Hexalite right here, Hexalite call out, same thing. They even have it literally written on the sole, Hexalite, right? So what Xavier is talking about, this Hexalite on the sole right here, this is where it functions, right? This crash pad and the heel and everything like that, this is where the Hexalite is really functioning. This is where the Hexalite looks like a window, and it looks like, it's just a consumer call out so that you can look on the shelf and be like, ooh, that's technology. Oh, that's Hexalite. Not necessarily, oh, that's Hexalite underneath here. Okay. So, and with this shoe, let me just take you back because, how long did this, we've been waiting for this to retro for a while, but it was just interesting to see how long we have been waiting, right? So I just had to look at this. This isn't even an auto acquisition episode, but, so here's the receipt because, the shark keeps all the receipts. So let me just show you that really quick. If we can get that in there. There you go. If we can see that, boom, if we can see that price right there, we will see, and you see that I got it from Jimmy Jazz. That's that price right there. Boom. All right. $41.98. And I cut these in July of 2013. 10 years ago. Look at that. I'm not gonna fat Joe this, but this is brand new, dead stock. All right. So again, we love the OGs over here. So I just wanted to just show this off, just because we talked a lot about Hexalite, and you can go back and to a couple of our pages and post and watch the whole interview or watch some of our clips on Instagram, and you will hear the rest of the story of exactly what's going on with the Hexalite. So there you go. But I'm really happy that it came back because these already had great detail from the past, and then now that we're here, we got the 22 on the back. This got the that Cowboys iridescent blue over here, and a little bit of black too. Always like that accent. And this was a really good shoe, especially back in the day. If you had this shoe in the 90s, you might have seen it on the basketball court too. Because I'm gonna tell you right now, I saw Iversons and Emmitt Smiths all on the court at the same time back in the day. So,
Quick fun fact, Shark. People may not know. If you know, you don't know. If you know, you're going to find out right now. Talking about the basketball court, that shoe was originally designed for Shaquille O'Neal, and he said no. This shoe, for some reason, it was an agreement. He's like, this goes to the Hall of Famer. So it's funny how you say that was adapted to the court, because if you see back in the day, him being the center, so forth, that looked like an ideal shoe for a 7-foot monster that Shaq was.
yeah, I can see where it gives a little Shaq Gnosis vibes over here. And then probably wanted to force in Hexalite. We had Xavier did touch that the Shaq Reebok shoes did have Hexalite in it too. It just didn't have all the call outs. Like even some Sean Kemp's too as well. So again, more nuggets are on the YouTube page, but yeah, the OG just dropped another nugget for you right there. So now you can sew it all together. But again, Hexalite. That's what it's all about. And we just wanted to, give you, when we say give you clarity over popularity, name somebody else that's digging that deep to give you that information. So shout out to, our new followers and people that are commenting on our page, just still encouraging us like, yeah, this is useful information. Thank you. Yes, because it's needed, because you're not getting it. And everybody is just, hey, go buy the Emmitt Smith, but nobody's giving you any history. Emmitt Smith's not playing right now. Okay. So there's a whole generation that doesn't connect to that player. And there's no nostalgia. So maybe, and this is why I got these. I just told you I got these for $41 10 years ago. Nobody was thinking about them then. And we'll see how much you really appreciate it now. But this is our era. We love it. We appreciate it. So that's why we want to dive into those details, so that you, the consumer, actually understands. So you can wait for a sale, or you buy what you want. But we want you to be informed. All right, we want you to be informed. All right, so moving on. So again, appreciate you, Xavier. Look forward to more conversations behind the scenes, and you'll see more sneaker business talk. Interviews just like that with footwear designers and people behind the scenes, footwear executives behind the scenes, making the things happen, and you just don't really see their faces. So that's what our goal is. Kind of people like us that were just there doing it. If you know, you know. But now we have the platform, so we just want to shine a little light. So another one of our business partners, all right, or relationship with our the staple home team of Soul Material, the Washington Wizards. All right. So shout out to our Washington Wizards. If you've been with us for a while, you've known that we've been exclusive podcasters for the Washington Wizards when we had the sneaker sneaker week and sneaker night year before last, because it didn't happen last year. We were broadcasting live at Capital One Arena, and then also just got some exclusive access. So just really fun. So just wanted to bring you some more scenes. So again, if you tune into our Instagram page, you'll see more access this year that we're going to try to grant you. You might just have some clips of us at live games or whatever, let alone exclusive events. So speaking of exclusive events, since the season is kicking off, our home team Wizards help kick off the season in style. All right. So just shout out to the Wizards for inviting us, Soul Material, to the Washington Wizards Style Showcase. So there's fashion show. You can look that stuff up because many of the blogs and Sports Center accounts already picked up some of the footage, but our page has exclusive footage because we were right there. You know what I mean? So shout out to the Wizards. And one thing I just wanted to show off was one of the gifts, because we got some swag while we were at the event. So this is actually a sneaker bag, right? So it fits two sneakers, got the vent on the side as well, just for breathability. This actually, how you get the little cheap bags sometimes or whatever. So thanks, Wizards, for actually, putting some extra material in here. You know what I mean? Because this won't break or rip. And so just like a big shoe toiletry bag or whatever. But as you can see, it has the Style Showcase logo on there, and then their sponsor for the event. So appreciate you for the swag. And then also one more call out for the thank you is in our swag bag. We also got these phone portable phone stands or whatever, and these have the Wizards logo on the actual stand, so you can just stand your phone up and do what we're doing right now, and just do some on the spot interviews, and they got the Wizards logo on that as well. All
And
right,
shout out to
so
G Wiz, man. G Wiz had on his own custom pair of red metallic foams, and sight to see. And they didn't look plasticky at all. And whatever material they used, I was like, this man got some legitimate foams on. It looked like a size like 28 triple double E or something. But it was a sight to see, definitely.
yeah, so just think about the thought that's put into that. So we got our mascot is strategically wearing a staple shoe of the DC area, the DFV, the foam puzzle. So he had the red metallic foams. You know what I mean? So you go to a Wizards game, check out G Wiz and his footwear. And then other showcase they had. So Chris Pirate, DC designer. You'll know him for his like cherry blossom signature cherry blossom designs. Really cool. He's done some apparel collaborations with the Wizards. He's also done exclusive uniforms for the Wizards dance team. And now he has a shoe coming out. He has his own shoe already out, but he has an exclusive colorway that's in partnership with the Wizards. So go to our page. We showed you a sneak peek of that. Hopefully we'll be able to connect with Chris in the future and maybe give you some access. So we're working on that, but just wanted to put that tease out there that there's a lot going on, and Soul Materials behind the scenes trying to give you more exclusive access to things going on in the future. So other than that, we just wanted to give you a recap of what was been going on, because we've been doing a lot of hard work behind the scenes that you haven't seen, but now you will get to see the fruits of that labor as we start season 4. So with that said, welcome to season 4. We're here. put the fours up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when you fourth quarter come, you put the four up because you're getting ready to close it out. You know what I mean? So this is the year. This is our leap year. We really feel like this is the year that we ascend and really break the ceiling and expand our horizons and our audience. So we're continuing to grow. So there you go. Just a little recap. Soul Material style. And check out all of our assets on each platform: YouTube, podcast platforms, Instagram. OG, take us home.
Hey, man, the podcast you cheer for, the channel you cheer for, Sneaker Business Talk, Season 4, we are here. And I had someone come through IG and was like, what else can you guys talk about? And I'm like, what are you talking about? This is the culture. Something is always going on. Like sports, something's going on every day. So I'm looking forward to us, as you said, just digging through those details, giving you guys that popularity over clarity. No, it's clarity over popularity with us. And be aware, be tuned, because with the channel, no matter which way you want to get us, we're going to give it to you. So get in where you fit in, and we're here to give you that content. And until next time, I'm the OGEO. Season 4, we're here.
All right, T Mark the Street Shark signing off. Soul Material, we're back. Season 4. Let's go.
Sneaker Business Talk. It's the Soul Material Podcast.